his character flaws, but that does not make him a murderer. Because he might be guilty of adultery. Why do you make him a murderer?
My parents got to be familiar with him through seeing him on TV. All of Mark's points resonated with them. So when it came time to look at attorneys, he was one of the first.
The judge says this can move forward, and right when that hearing is over, Mark Geragos, along with the Petersons, come right outside the courthouse steps and give a press conference. And he says he is going to prove that Scott Peterson had nothing to do with this, that this is a witch hunt.
We're happy that Mark is in place as Scott's attorney, and we look forward to proving his innocence.
I was one of the 2 attorneys that basically packed up and moved to Modesto to start working on this case. This case was just your garden variety homicide. It didn't involve any celebrities, yet it turned into this media feeding frenzy.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Hokies will get us started with the opening kickoff. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and he'll bring it to the 25. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Back to the ground game on the left. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Off he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. How about that? First drive of the game, first drive of the season, and it ends in the end zone.
You know, rust, a little bit of nerves. no problem. First drive of the year, and that's a sign for good things to come from this offense coming out and put it in the end zone right out the gates.
The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Wasting no time taking a shot. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And he knocks the extra point through the upright. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Jesse looking and taking down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense.
What are you doing, dude?
Yeah, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, and their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. The give to the back. After 40, there he goes. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Shakes off the tackler.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He's got it on the right. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
Back to pass, it's the Sellers. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes, like run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Wyoming took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Laramie. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your league, undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
On second down, they'll take to the air. He'll get rid of it. And he intercepts it. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Harbor. Got some room in into the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. He's got his man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year...
Picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Snags it quickly on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Pocket starts to collapse. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Harvard. Nothing but green ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Talk about having a day. We're not even done the first quarter yet. This receiver already has over 100 yards. Look out.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Here on third down for this offense.
Leads on this series. I'm not saying it's a big deal. I don't think anybody ever done it either. We did see it's big. It's rightfully said. It was damn. It was absolutely damn. And slowly the phone calls. Yes, the charade.
What was particularly startling about Scott's...
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
The inside handoff. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically a challenge.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Grohl. Escapes the sack. Buys a little time. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though. And you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Well, you could just see it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
Now, the stop kids can't take a big part of it.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far,
Put them
Jesse.
all
No
together,
doubt, everything
then you
their
draw
play
a
caller
picture.
is dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a
There is
little
a verdict
grace,
to the Scott
and he can make
Peterson
yards.
trial, and it will be announced at 1 p.m. Pacific time.
They gave us 90 minutes.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
In this case.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right down the middle. He's going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
He said the verdict was coming
It's
in
4th
10
down and
hours,
6,
so
and they'll try to convert.
it was going to be, we were going to hear Scott's fate.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on down.
Offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're
was
throwing
very
for it,
fortunate
everything
that Jack
has to go
Kane
right, or
and
someone
Joe
just has to
were
be
in
able to
Redwood
make a
City,
play
but
to keep the
there's
drive
nothing
alive.
that
They
time we're
couldn't
gonna
get
make
it
it.
done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run and get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
I didn't know that's about the things that
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think quarterback talking about getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little more patient. Manipulate that defense a little bit.
right at
My
Lacey's
wide
mom.
receiver runs that drag. and I
She's
get
her weak.
first down.
Picked up 3 yards on the last completion, but it's 3rd down.
Gesture seemed to indicate we got
They go to the draw. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
Well, the offense tries to pick up that first by running it on 3rd down. No can do. That's what they keep doing all year long. This defense has just been better at the point of attack, shutting down this run game.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Wiggles free. He'll try to do it himself. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big ones in this game.
Kind of out of body, like.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. With the catch, it's Holloway. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
2nd down coming up. To the air, it's Drones. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Big tight end tries to make outside. You can tell he's sending the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Bringing it back at the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Gamecock.
How about that play by this defense? Screening the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the big hit, walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Utah was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Utes team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. It's one game, you don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and he never had a chance.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place.
It was really her only time to address that.
And because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Face to face. I remember her looking right at
their own 25 with 2nd and 10.
As Lacey's mother, Sharon Rocha, asked if Lacey
to the running back.
she was being murdered.
And they try to run inside. There is nowhere to go.
Defense is like firing offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be.
It's another thing.
Everyone
The appreciates that the fact that you know
where to
that Lacey not give you the right to murder her. She was my daughter. I trusted you, and you betrayed me. You betrayed everybody.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air, it's throws. Feeling some heat. Powers through the defender. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Man, how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good.
Jury that convicted Scott Peterson of killing his wife, unborn son, came in with its decision on a sentence.
Everybody remembers their first.
Read the jury about the count on. Fix the penalty and down.
3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
So, jumped in the air and clapped. Christmas
He was
filter
able to
later.
get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort.
Pulled the trigger. Hitting speed.
Touchdown, Gamecock! And once he found daylight, it was Katie Barnador, baby. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Our family's going to make it.
Trying
We're
to start the
stronger
drive
because
with
of
a
this.
pass. He's going to let one fly.
And Scott got what he deserved.
Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Not only took her
They've already reached for a score today, so the
and he's
quarterback's
destroyed
going
a lot
back
of
to him
lives
again.
and
Didn't stay on the
lives.
field, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not going to say he destroyed our lives. He upset our lives. But I would give
And
credit
that
to
is
his
his
lives.
5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be
Remember,
lucky.
we saw
What a
Sharon.
play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36.
Now coming.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go. Makes the grab. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the
So it
ground.
was kind of hard, kind of staying close.
Carolina. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
So I kind of
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Scott's off San Quentin and Peterson's continue to fight.
So we'll see this offense make its
They
way
are
out to start
themselves
the drive.
in this fight for Scott.
Looking to pass. It's
never
thrown.
admitted guilt on
Going
any level.
downfield for the big play. And that one falls in.
We didn't have the time to replace
on first down. Second
found
down
out she was gone because Scott was arrested.
They got an interception the last possession.
Lacey was part of our family. Lacey was my sister. Connor was my nephew. We went from looking for her. And the moment we found out she was dead, he was arrested and we're fighting for his life. And here we are, 20 years later, trying to right this injustice. I really believe that it's very difficult for Scott's
giving up a big play
he
like
would
that.
ever
You're
do
going to now
this.
play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any
It's an
points
important
here
factor
before the end of the
here.
half.
You know, is there anything worse
Going
than
back to the
trying
well,
to
another deep ball.
try? You know, what
And
would
good
be
coverage
the
and better hands by the defender to
of
knock it down in the
acknowledging
end zone.
that
Nice
he
job in
must have
coverage
done
there.
this?
Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10.
There are times I look back and
Touchdown,
gosh,
Gamecock. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. And with the
I've always
extra
said,
point,
don't
they
get over it,
push
just
the
get
lead
it
out a
through.
little
You just
further.
have to let
They
it
got
through
the
it.
late
You're never
touchdown
going
on
to
the
get
board
over
now,
it.
about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
Always, it'll always be there.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
We have a whole different life now than we did before. It's the before and the after, and that's the way I referred it. When I talk about different things, before Lacey and after Lacey. Because it does change your life as we're talking about that. It changes everybody's lives that are involved.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
It's what the last 20 years have brought to me is that changing each other a lot more often.
Got room on the return.
There's a battle of nations
And they
and
make a
conversations.
play to stop the scoring
We promise each other
opportunity just before the end of the
that it
half.
doesn't matter
Man, that is how you get it done
one of
on
us
defense
knows.
when you're playing
That's
cover
how
one. Like, you got the middle of the field team, and everybody else is manning up.
You just
Nice
realize
job
your
running
question
with this guy,
about your best friend
football,
and tell them
breaking on it, making the interception,
And you'll
making
be
the big
better.
play for this defense.
So,
Look out. Running
that's I
inside
think
the
why we
10.
just
Slippery slide. Fine
make sure
play and ran away from the crowd into the end zone.
never know.
Touchdown, Gamecocks.
She was alone, so I don't know that. She was just really excited. She was fun. We always, like, we always treated her well.
Scores again on the
Until
final
it didn't.
play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion
With a
going
low
into
risk
halftime.
victim such as Lacey, it's very much a
Join
body.
Kevin with the halftime update.
This world was
Just about
very
set
small.
for the second half
And
kickoff.
the most likely person who will harm someone like her is
That one
her
bounced through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
and statistics that we keep on homicide bear this out. It's sad to know
Sends the
it
offense
does.
onto the field.
Pregnancy
Nothing
increase the
went right
risk
in that first half in the first quarter of
victimization
business here.
but it is the
You
number
lost
one
one
cause
deep
of
down the
death.
left side. And the pass hits, picked off.
This is
Offense
from
set
her
on first
actual
down.
memorial. And this is her, this is, I love this picture because it captures her spirit so perfectly. Their laugh. It's just so
Bring him
infectious.
down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
Pulls it and fires to the left. Still running at the 40.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and
She would have loved to have had her child.
Not easy to do.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
She would have been a good mother.
Space in the 25.
would have had some enough.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big time
got all the
offense, a physical run, getting down, almost
I just
scored
wonder
a
if you
touchdown.
remember this
Yeah,
person.
considering how well they're running right now,
was
why wouldn't you just
a
hand it
victim
off to this guy
of murder.
right here again?
She was lying. She's still lying to all of us. I see dragonflies and I take a
Wide out in motion. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out.
Her lady sees this, that she was a loving person. She loved her husband. She trusted her husband. And he betrayed her and he betrayed everybody else. His family, our family.
Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, and I love running the football down the red zone. You've got to be able to do it. First down, obviously, is the right down to do it. But now, then the options a little bit more. Second down after that
We're
loss
in
of
a
yards.
situation, but they didn't know their husband. They thought they did. And how many I can't tell you that because of Lacey, they left in time.
That play just
They were so
never
alive
had a
because of
chance.
Lacey.
They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, South Carolina! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. FIU handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown and what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Shot from Associated got the contract to retrofit this place in 9 times. You know, right? So we subcontracted now. Under the table, so we'll do it before perception of that guy.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Going over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to throw. It's Drones. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
And you can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
It's like pulls it back together.
We found out that the woman who was dead inside that condo, she had this Cadillac Escalade in 2007. Black Cadillac Escalade towed from the murder scene is registered to both Steve McNair and an unidentified woman. You do naturally sort of jump to that question. What was the nature of their relationship?
That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Get everything you know about.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
It was just a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good.
Sophisticated talent for the time.
Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. He can put more plays together like that right there.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
He is now going from a
vigilante here from the tight end. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Maybe they stop chasing this defense. He's tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want. They just handed the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No serve, no moss. Get it together.
Looking for a crease to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And the defense is going to have more plays like that. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop, maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, and then to fight another down.
Splits the uprights. Good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Going for the big play. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Pulls it, fired complete. At the 35, he's open. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Chapman Associates got the contract to retrofit this place in '99, $4 million contract, head partner. So he subcontracted out. Under the table,
from this quarterback, over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
From the gun to give, looking for
She had this Cadillac Escalade.
The 2007 Black Cadillac Escalade towed from the murder scene is registered to both Steve McNair and an unidentified woman. You do naturally sort of jump to that question.
They're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's got his man. Running through contact. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the stomping has commenced.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let him go do it. Maybe this defense proves they can stop it.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. After throwing a pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too.
Looking to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward. Because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get...
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Kent State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in Northeast Ohio. They'll enjoy this one all week. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the route is on. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Dropping back, it's Groves. Looking for a deep man. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Ripped off off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Trying to find his man on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Got his man downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
The Hokies have it in scoring position on first and goal.
White 53. White 53.
Fast motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hokies!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They want that clock to run. At the 35, he's loose. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40.
Listen, the big hog mollies up front, the big offensive line paved the way for a big first down.
They'll leave it with him. Across the 25, he's got room. The expressway is wide open. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
On 2nd and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina! And the beatdown has ensued. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Looking to move it through the air. He wants to go deep.
Bro, what the fuck?
Wide open. He makes the catch. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say.
He uncorks one deep. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Here's a throw downfield late. He holds it in, and nobody's close.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And the Hokies are threatening on 1st and goal. And they'll take a knee. Well, you don't see this very often, so much for fighting till the bitter end as they will concede defeat. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. 3rd and goal coming up here. Trying to catch the napping, fake spike, and now he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese.
Getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He works that one in nicely. Can anyone catch it?
Getting stops. Getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Dog on the record continues. Don't be on the way to start. Dog on the record. It's in the middle. It's Harder. Across the 25. He's got room.
It's in the middle. It's Harvard.
Hey, Lily, you want to do the honors? No, you go ahead. Okay.
Well, whoever came up with swing and rotate shifts, boy, yo,
going on? I mean, I hate that. I can't be the one to make this call. It's so messed up. Somebody's been shot. Is it male or female? There's two people. And they're both appear to be deceased. I think so, sir. Who are you? What are you doing here? My name is Robert Gannon.
As soon as I pull up, I walked in. Of course, I get my pistol because I don't know what's really going on. I take one foot inside and I see his head caught down. I see two blood stains. I see blood on his temple. I see blood on his Air Force Ones. And I'm like, oh my God. I was in shock to see that. See the bullet holes. I mean, I didn't even take time to just scope the scene. It was just what I saw at a glance.
I got a phone call from my captain. He said, hey, investigation. When I first got to the scene, there was a purse on the sofa. His body was rolling to the side. And I could see a female on the floor. And as you looked at her a little closer, you noticed there was a gun on the floor.
Downtown Nashville, there are a number of police investigating a shooting. A man had been shot in the head.
A lot of traffic going in and out of the complex. A lot of forensic officials going in and out.
We got out here around 2 o'clock, and it was a very active scene. We're hearing all sorts of conflicting reports, even from police sources. We're hearing different things, different pieces of information that it's very difficult to get confirmed.
We were one of the first crews at the scene. It seemed unusual for the scene to be growing as it was. And soon we saw top police, spokespeople, officials showing up, bigger names in the department. My photographer, he starts telling me, I'm getting some messages that this might be Steve McNair.
I mean, I was shocked. What? Steve McNair?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Grabbed my cell phone. I said, what? What are you talking about? I've been out of service. Steve was murdered.
I want to make sure you're aware of a breaking news story out of Tennessee. Former NFL quarterback Steve McNair has been found dead.
It reached almost like a frenzy outside because everybody is now getting this information that this is Steve McNair.
We're following breaking news tonight.
Following a developing story, actually, a guy who came from a small town in Mississippi and basically lived the American dream. They called him Aaron McNair, great arm, former NFL MVP. That is the kind of video we found.
The place was nondescript. What was Steve McNair doing here?
He had 3 children. He was still married to his wife. They'd been married for 12 years.
Steve McNair was a rare breed, a trendsetter for today's current signal caller.
I don't have any answers for you now as to what happened, who's responsible, what the circumstances are. No one is in custody right now. That's all I'm going to say right now. Thank you.
So you heard of the 85 Bears. I was a punt returner. Buddy Ryan, the defensive coordinator. I'm hurt. I know the defense. Buddy went to bat for me. So I traveled with the team to help to make adjustments on the sideline. We are in New Orleans. Big 5 Super Bowl is what it is. And Buddy says, I think I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles job as head coach, and I want you to come put the defense in for me. So I got into coaching. My journey in Philly lasted 5 years, and then I went to work for the 49er organization to be a DB coach. I left the top place, and I went to Houston, and it was a mess. Let me just say that. We had fights in the locker room. We had a lot of problems. And then
They may be 1-9, but this is the beginning tonight of a brand new regime. Jeff Fisher is the new head coach. He is 36 years old. What we do know.
and now I'm the head coach, and so you're going to make changes. I was most excited about having the number 3 pick And one thing for certain was we needed a franchise quarterback.
Steve Air McNair's achievements are worthy of Heisman Trophy consideration, but he plays in relative obscurity at Alcorn State.
Here's my age showing good. I'm going to make sure I give my alma mater love. Going to a HBCU, to come out of the locker room and to see 50,000 black people in the stands, everybody just having a good time. It's something beautiful to behold as a black man. Steve loved that atmosphere, and he was must watch.
McNair, back to pass. And he takes off. He's excellent.
I personally was seeing what I was blocking for, so I didn't see it during the game, during real time. John protected McNair at all costs. There was going to be 2 or 3 plays a game that he just did something remarkable. Yards off his back foot.
McNair drops back.
It's hard to get Alcorn's footage. We had to go there to watch in person. Steve would take the shotgun snap and take it and go run. We were objective, research. People liked him. He smiles, he's quiet. He didn't really like the cameras and interviews and things like that. But there was no question in our mind he had the capability to excel at this level.
Oh, KB, Kyle Brady. Thanks to Kevin Carter. Steve McNair.
The people had a pretty good idea who we were taking.
I think you're going to feel when you step on the stage.
Well, what have you been right now?
The third choice in the first round, the Houston Oilers select quarterback from Alcorn State, Steve McNair.
We're just getting started. It was all about timing. With the exception of the ending, it couldn't have worked out any better.
Former NFL quarterback Steve McNair is dead. McNair's body was found in Nashville, Tennessee, where police are investigating a crime scene.
It's a homicide investigation. We had 2 bodies. There were people of interest that we wanted to talk to for Steve's murder.
Did you take away a man in a police car earlier?
There are persons who were around the complex today, visitors who have been taken to headquarters for questioning.
A friend of McNair's discovered those bodies this afternoon. He then called another friend of McNair's, who then called police, and that's how this investigation started. Wayne Neely is the person who walked in on the 4th of July and discovered the scene.
Wayne had actually left the scene before we got there. He saw Steve's SUV there, decided to stop and go in, try to talk to Steve. I asked the detective that was at the scene, could they go in with Wayne about exactly what happened, because at this time, we don't know what we got. All we know, we got 2 dead people, and they both been shot.
You need to drink water. Yeah.
I guess maybe we should just start with maybe a history of the department itself.
Steve, when he played
choice. We'll call it shooting, okay? I'll put him on it. He was there. And that's no problem.
So, did you have a key to the apartment?
Absolutely. But when you open the door and tell me what you saw, son laying on the couch, so he was asleep in a sweater.
You saw two people laying on the couch.
No. One was on the couch, one was on the floor.
Who did you think was Steve when you went in the door?
I didn't think it was Steve.
Wouldn't you expect that to be him since it's his place?
No.
Where did you go?
Straight to the refrigerator. Got a beer. Coming back out, I saw the shell case. And that's fine.
There's a gun in your car.
There's a gun in my car. Yeah, I don't have a permit. 32, stolen advisor. I don't know a police officer. And I don't know how it works, but you don't have a place. You work for this 20.
Well, if you Gaddy played football at Alcorn with Steve and was a business partner with Steve.
Would you not talk to me when that chair was in place?
Now tell me what your actual name is.
Robert Gaddy.
Wayne Neely calls Robert Gaddy instead of calling 911.
What happened today? Start from what you know. Tell me what happened.
That's on the phone when Wayne called me, and he was like, "Big Daddy, have you talked to Steve?" I said, "Well," he said, "We got a problem. Something happened at the apartment." He had no indication that was Steve on that song. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't care who it was, because I don't know nothing about that. I don't fool that little cat house. But I just wanted to make sure my best friend was all right. People just trying to label me as Steve's bodyguard. Well, it wasn't necessarily that. I was getting Steve involved into the business world. Whatever he needed, I handled it for him. You didn't see him out and about that I wasn't either with him or far behind.
He never told you anything about
And that's
threats or
no. See, also upset because we was going through one of our ups and downs. Well, because we had told each other off, and I know if that hadn't happened, he probably would have called me if anything had went slow it down.
we learned they had fallen out towards the end of Steve's life.
We started this business venture together at the restaurant. Yeah, the restaurant. I wanted to do something else, and he got upset about it. It was a check. 2 signatures on it. $13,000 that me and Steve got into an argument.
Is there a gun in your car?
Yeah, that's why I took the officer my key. I told him my handgun was in the back of the truck.
Gaddy comes to the scene and understands that this is his friend, this is Steve McNair, and does call 911. A lot of people had questions about the time that sort of elapsed. The amount of time that passed was almost an hour before 911 was called after this terrible discovery was made.
Any investigation that you get involved in, it's like putting a puzzle back together.
We found out the woman who was dead inside that condo, she had this Cadillac Escalade, a 2007 black Cadillac Escalade towed from the murder scene, is registered to both Steve McNair and an unidentified woman. You do naturally sort of jump to that question. What was the nature of their relationship?
So 95 season. Had some tough losses. Battles through some little injury things.
I was drafted to a veteran team, and that veteran team still existed by the time Steve got there. There were guys 12 years older than me.
I'm in any hurry to bring Steve along. Going to take our time. Got a veteran quarterback on the roster.
There were people that thought that the job was in good hands and didn't need a change. Quarterback.
Like could sense a little animosity there, though.
But you can feel the tension.
As a matter of fact, Steve came down the hall finally and said it wasn't working. So I had to make a decision. Change veteran quarterback and put faith in your rookie, or hang in there. So basically said, here, you got it. You got the keys, buddy. We have a rookie quarterback. He's going to get some snaps. All excited. And there are stadium issues.
Houston owner Bud Adams again today made it clear that the Astrodome is no longer a suitable playing site for his team under any conditions.
They can't expect me to sit here and go.
Tennis drops. And then, bang, now they announced the move. The Houston Oilers are relocating the franchise to the state of Tennessee. Fuck.
The other victim was just identified.
A 20-year-old woman by the name of Sahel Kazemi. Police describe Kazemi as a friend of McNair's. They tell us she worked at Dave & Buster's. Jenny is what she went by. What we understood as we started getting information about this relationship was that, she was essentially his girlfriend.
On the second day of the investigation, we went out to, we started interviewing her co-workers. Today's date is July the 5th of 2009. Time by my watch is 17:36 hours. We're here at Dave & Buster's. Have she ever talked to you in the past about her and Steve's relationship?
Yeah, I know that she cared a lot about him. She was really, really excited about their relationship. He treated her really nicely. She said that he wanted to take care of her.
He pursued her here. They were talking about moving in together, huh, Steve?
She was in a good place in her life. This is a woman who's, barely not a girl, right? 19, 20 years old. She's going out and having fun. She was underage to be going to some of these bars. But, this was a girl who was just out looking for a good time. And then at some point, she met McNair.
They had conversations about adopting kids one day together and really building a life together. And I think they went and looked at a couple houses.
We started finding photos of the two of them on beach vacations together, doing these sort of intimate activities. And he was going out with her publicly. It wasn't a secret.
Jenny wasn't coming to work that much anymore because she was dating Steve, and Steve was kind of taking care of her.
They started to really, what seemed like, fall for each other. And it was genuine. It wasn't like she was just into it because of who he was.
She was happy with him. She said that he was about getting divorced very soon, in about 2 weeks, I guess.
Steve McNair was married. Everybody knew who his wife was. Metro Police tell us that they have notified Steve McNair's wife, Michelle McNair, and that she was obviously devastated by the news. They tell us that they are not considering her a suspect.
Did you know any other relationship Jenny may have been involved in?
Prior to Steve, she had a boyfriend. I don't know anything about him. I don't know his name or anything like that.
We were able to learn that she had a boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend, broken up with when she started dating Steve. Now, I don't know if he's angry over, the breakup of this young lady that dumped you because she started dating Steve McNair. So he was also a person of interest.
got here, the first trip I made to Nashville.
Come on down and see us in Nashville, Tennessee.
On the Sunday Sports was NASCAR for 20 minutes. And then there was 5 minutes of football.
Which is a sleepy little town for an NFL team. It was different.
It may be spring, but the Titans have brought out their new fall wardrobe. Eddie George, loving life, ready to travel, looking ghetto fabulous.
I just didn't want to go out looking like a clown.
That was the first year we were Tennessee Titans. And we were trying to find an identity. Trying to find who we were.
Yeah, it was not easy.
Programs, Titans' first game ever. Programs.
We were new to the city. There were probably more people that came to see who we were playing than came to see us.
It was a work in progress. It was everybody rolled their sleeves up and was involved. We opened the 99 season first time in the stadium. We're down by 9. 3 or 4 minutes left to go in the game.
McNair takes a straight run. He fires George. George 10. George 5. George. Let's keep playing. The team never gives up right here. The team never gives up. If you believe, we'll always believe. Right.
We won. Okay, this is your first victory here. Okay, right now you're undefeated. Keep that stuff going.
Jeff Fisher wanted the kind of team that was controlling the football on both sides of the line of scrimmage. And that's a good thing that Steve wasn't.